Can support your channel. Great. Close. Awesome. Live, baby. Happy Tuesday. Let me prop this up so I can drive legally. Happy Tuesday, my nukes. Happy Tuesday. Pretty cool stuff here. I am live. And I'm live because, man, I love YouTube. I love doing this. This is so much fun for me. Hopefully it's a little bit of fun for you all. Yeah, we're live because, folks, I got 50 subscribers from you all. You guys are the best, you guys and gals. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you. Usually I have something, generally speaking, to discuss pertaining to nuclear and whatnot. Talk about it all day, to be honest. I don't know how this thing works yet. I don't know if you all are going to ask me questions or if you can comment live. I don't know, man. What I do know is it's an accomplishment for me. I'm trying to grow this channel, trying to grow ultimately awareness in the nuclear space and the nuclear industry. And again, you don't have to be a complete and utter average Joe, but most of you are going to be, or at least those that stay and watch, because otherwise you're a nuke. By all means, stay and watch. But yeah, this is for the folks that don't have the background knowledge, that weren't taught in school how this works, that weren't, ever really given that opportunity to understand nuclear power and the benefits and, how reliable it is, how much it can impact your everyday life, right? You'll hear things. Oh, it's so expensive. It takes so long to build. What about the waste? Oh, what about the waste? What do you know about the waste? Where is it? Tell me that before you ask me about the waste, right? Now, here's the thing. On the contrary, an average Joe or Jane wouldn't understand that. All they do is watch The Simpsons and say, yo, you guys dump it in a lake? Where do they dump that stuff at? In the ocean? No. It's safe, it's contained, it's accounted for, it's the only power source we have that we actually know what we're doing with the waste. And that includes renewables. Because my question is, what do they do with all the shards of panel glass and crap that break from hurricanes and bad storms and what have you? The wind turbines that, are either being retired or break and they want to dismantle it. What are they doing with that waste? Bet you wouldn't know. I don't know. I think they might hint on where it goes, but if I had to guess, it's going on a landfill. It's a bad move. Nuclear, we safely contain the spent fuel, the used fuel, right? We haven't quite gotten to the point where we recycle it. I bet you we know how. What a day that'll be, but it's remarkable. It's a phenomenon that you can't you have to go to school for a very long time to understand how the phenomenon works, right? The chain reaction, the nuclei, the neutrons, the protons. You got to understand all that, right? And quite frankly, as much as I despise science, which it's probably a sin saying that and saying that I work in nuclear, but when I was in grade school, ladies and gentlemen, I hated science. I didn't understand it. The only thing that I took interest to was anatomy because I liked working out. But chemistry, physics, all those things, it wasn't for me, okay? And quite frankly, I've never been so interested in my entire life in all of it. Difficult to understand, difficult to learn. It takes a long time to retain, but folks, I got this channel for you all. I know this my first live stream is probably a little all over the place. It is all over the place. That's fine. It's my first one. Give me a break. But in all seriousness, I'm planning on doing this as much as I can. And I am tired. You guys don't care about that. So why not do it, right? If I'm tired, let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's have fun doing it. Take something away from this. Don't just go buy stocks. Although you should have. To the clown that said I didn't know what I was talking about in one of my other shorts. Who's the clown now? I think I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not anyone's financial advisor, but I'm buying it all myself. Why wouldn't I recommend it? Teach someone. Share my channel. That's great. I love the views, and I couldn't thank you enough. But take something you learn from my videos here, my shorts, my live streams, the long videos, whatever the difference is. Take something away and go teach your coworker. Create awareness. Look, it's as impactful as I say, nuclear could be to everyday lives, and by all means it is. I've made a career out of it. But for the everyday or average Joe per se, you don't know if your electricity is coming from a rat running on a wheel, a coal fire plant, a solar panel, or a nuclear power plant. But when the electricity is not on and you're having a rolling blackout or brownout, you'll want to know what the hell's going on then, right? I certainly would. I certainly wouldn't want to experience rolling blackouts, right? If you live in California, if you've ever gone to California, probably didn't experience it as you're visiting California, but rolling blackouts, they experience it. They have to endure it. It sucks. I don't want to endure that. I don't want to have to not be able to turn my TV on, or I got to keep my AC at a certain level because the grid's too loaded. That's ridiculous. Here's what I do know. Nuclear energy. It's clean. So if you like wind and solar because you like clean energy, check that box. Let me tell you something else about nuclear energy. Reliable. If you like having electricity at any time of the day or night, check that box. Nuclear is one of the coolest things you could ever witness, the chain reaction. I'm going to say this wrong, the Chervinkov effect. I think I said it right. Probably said it wrong, but that's all right. It's when the fuel rods are loaded and the chain reaction is happening for the first time. It's a big blue light. It's really cool. You don't see that in coal. Natural gas, you don't see anything cool like that, right? You definitely don't see anything cool like that in wind and solar. I think the most unattractive part about wind is that ugly turbine that's in the middle of a field or out in the ocean somewhere. Just realized this is going on 10 minutes, and I don't know what happens to this video afterwards. I'm assuming it's just kind of stored. I'm going to wrap this up with just a couple more things. Thank you all. I truly, with all my heart, this means so much to me. I might be a goofball here and yell "Go Nukes" and all that, but man, this is what I do. I chose this path. I'm addicted to this industry. I'm determined to see a bright future for not just myself, but my child and her children to come, right? You know, I want to make a difference, and if it's putting myself out there and, you know, being a little nervous time to time, but being able to talk to you all and share with, you know, the average Joe knowledge that I have, but also have fun, then man, that's a mission accomplished for me. That is what makes my day. You know, not every day at work the best day. I'm not always making the most money, right, per se. But one thing me and my folks do is at the end of the day, we have fun. We control what we can. We take a step back and look at the bigger picture. And, you know, ultimately it's in God's hands, right? That's where I'm at in life these days. Whatever I do, any action I take, any motive I have, it's coming from God. And I truly think God may have blessed me here with putting me in this space. So, you know, if I'm not getting through to you, that's okay. If I can do better on these videos, that's okay too. Please give me your feedback. I got thick skin, so negative feedback, go ahead, I don't really care, but constructive is what I prefer. If you love this stuff, you know, give me a shout out. Let me know that you're learning something. Again, it's to make an impact in what I truly care about, which is the nuclear industry and really the people in it, and a bright future for all of us. So that's that. I'm gonna wrap this up. I think the most people that tuned in all at once was like 20, and I'll take it. I will take it. Again, thank you all so much. Tune in next time. Tune in every time. Reach out if you have any questions or if you have any feedback that I can take to the bank. But let's go nuke, baby. Let's go nukes. Keep the mission forward. Less debating and more generating, baby. Let's go. Have a happy night. Have a happy Tuesday. Till next time. Peace. All right. One day I will figure out how to... Oh, there's the exit button. Okay, now, peace out, nukes.